I'm Andy Bayon, and this is The Nature Effect. I remember being a little kid, maybe 4 or 5 years old. I would go out in the backyard of the home where I grew up in Massachusetts, and I would just stare up at the trees. There were these tall pines that just seemed like they touched the sky. There was something so peaceful about that. It's like it was imprinted on me. The birds chirping and singing away, and the tops of those trees swaying side to side in the breeze. I think from a very young age, I just knew that we were not separate from nature. I knew that we were a part of all of it. Today, I still seek out nature almost daily for many reasons. There are personal benefits like clearing the mind and rejuvenating the body. But I think what really gets me out into the wild is this sense of awe that I've always had for this extraordinary non-human world, which has its own intelligence. It may not be intelligence like we think of intelligence, but there are so many connections, and nothing is wasted. There's a word that comes to mind, reverence, which includes respect, but also I feel implies awe in that same fascination I felt as a kid staring up at those towering trees. You could call it wonder. To walk peacefully in a forest, for example, or to dip my head beneath the surface of the ocean and appreciate this whole world that exists there. It's just one of the things that I feel makes being human so special. I think the least that I can do is ask the question, how can I give back? I participate with Clean Planet because it gives me a way to do that and say thanks for all these moments in nature throughout my life. I know that I'm not the only one who feels this. It may not be walking through a forest that does that for you, but I bet that there's a place in nature that takes you there. I believe we all have the capacity to feel this. It's in our DNA. My invitation to you this Earth Day, or really any day, is to go physically somewhere in nature. And when you go there, really be there. Feel it. If you can't, for some reason, close your eyes and remember what it's like to be there. Really feel it. I'd love to hear when you return what you saw, what you felt.